Xaladin Palantir. I'm finally making this villain tag video because I was tagged like 5 times, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of lazy recently. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna start my villain tag right now. Something about my list I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna try to include things and groups and villains in general that other people have not gone over, because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see a cut and dry list from the big 3, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna try to dim down the big 3 content and add a whole variety of just good stuff that's not so popular. Right. Makishima from Psycho Pass has to be the greatest all-time villain. Has to be hands down the greatest all-time villain of anime. Why is that? And first of all, if you haven't watched Psycho Pass, navigate away from this shit or skip it. I don't know what you want to do, but if you haven't seen Psycho Pass, do not watch this, because you need to just watch Psycho Pass quickly and get back into the video or whatever you want to do. But the reason why Makishima would have to be my greatest all-time villain is because in Psycho Pass the dilemma is kind of weird, in the sense that the protagonist side, the society side, is really the bad side. Makishima's side, the evil side, who does evil deeds and actions, they're actually the good side. So there's no good side and no bad side. He does what he needs to do, and honestly, Makishima is more relatable and more justifiable than even the main characters are in Psycho Pass. So I find him to be a very, 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 very enjoyable villain. And I think that he does deserve a spot, or at least a ranking in the greatest all-time villains. Favorite personal all-time villain would have to be this crazy motherfucker from Baccano. If you guys don't know, I just recently finished Baccano, and I can honestly say that Lad Russo is the craziest villain of all time. Like, this guy's just insanely crazy, man. He just enjoys killing. Man, when he proposes to you, man, the girl that he's engaged to, the reason he is engaged to her is so he can kill her at one point. Like, oh my god, this guy's just a killer. Like, he's just crazy. He's just insane. So I have to put Lad Russo as my favorite personal, because he's just so freaking crazy. It's just so enjoyable to watch him. Like, it's just hilarious. My least favorite anime villain, I kind of had to put this as my least favorite, just because this guy just makes me not, like, shake my head every time I think about him or say his name. Obito from Naruto Shippuden. Bad logic. Useless. And he's like a Speedwagon. He's like Speedwagon from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, except in Naruto. Except Speedwagon's like more likable than him. This guy's just not even likable in the least bit. If he just stayed a kid and didn't grow up, then that would have just been ideal. But seriously though, fuck Obito. Just fuck Obito. My favorite group of anime villains has to be Phantom Troop from Hunter x Hunter, because oh my god, these guys are insane. These guys are just truly insane. My favorite Phantom Troop member, if you wanted to know, is definitely has to be Finks. Finks is fucking insane. Like, he just runs around the battlefield when they're killing all those guys in the Mafia. They're just twisting necks. Oh my god, man. But Phantom Troop, they're amazing. Their ideology, the way they operate, everything's just amazing about Phantom Troop. I love this group. Definitely my favorite group of anime villains. Hands down. Favorite female anime villain? You already know who it is. You already know who it is. No, you probably don't know who it is. Yuno Gasai from Mirai Nikki. This bitch is insane. She's like a freaking one of the main protagonists of Mirai Nikki until the very end. And she's just, oh my gosh, man. She's insane. She loves you enough to she loves you to the point where she'll freaking kill you to live life again with you or some shit. Oh my god. Like, I haven't watched Mirai Nikki in a while, but I remember Yuno was just fucking crazy. And honestly, there really are no great anime female villains. I guess Lust, Yuno, those are the only 2 off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure I know more, but off the top of my head, I'm just gonna say those 2 for now. But yeah, I think Yuno is just a lot crazier and a lot better in my opinion. As far as anime henchmen go, I really don't like any anime henchmen, to be perfectly honest with you. Taking the meaning of the word literally, henchmen aren't that interesting anyway, so nope, no henchmen. My question is going to be, my optional question is going to be favorite anti-hero. Basically someone who's not really a hero, not really a villain. He basically I mean, you can kind of call him an antagonist, but his goals are unclear. His role in the series is kind of questionable, and I would say that Blackbeard is definitely my favorite anti-villain. People always say that Blackbeard's a villain, Blackbeard from One Piece, but I honestly don't think he's a villain. I think that Blackbeard, more than anything, is just someone who gets what he wants. I mean, you can't really call any of the pirates considered villains because they all pretty much have similar goals. So, saying he's a villain just because he opposes the main character, I don't really think he's a villain, so to speak, but I don't think he's a hero either. I'd definitely classify Blackbeard as an anti-hero. So, there you go, guys. That's my tag. I'll tag anyone who wants to be tagged. Again, I was tagged by a couple people, so, I mean, hey, whatever. Just if you want to do it, do the video. If you haven't, I definitely recommend you do it. It's pretty fun. Anyways, guys, Xaladin here. I'm out. Peace.